5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 102 of the LFC podcast, Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the three key elements that make women the work of art that they are. And I am joined today by LFC prospect, Miss T. Bella Madisyn, the rebel princess herself. T. Bella, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. How are you?
I am good. How are you tonight?
I cannot complain. First and foremost, it's a pleasure and a privilege to have you on the show, and you have been taking the LFC fandom by storm. A lot of people want to see you getting involved with LFC. You've been posting a lot of promo pics, and it makes us very excited to see when you do make your debut with the LFC, that is Lingerie Fighting Championships.
Yes, I can't wait. I've already been talking smack.
You haven't even had a bout yet, but here's what I love about you. Well, we got all these prospects. Everybody's there. I say the eager beavers. They want to get involved, and here you are putting yourself right out at the forefront. I love it. So I'm kind of curious as well, because here you are. You're on my radar. You're on the LFC fans' radar. What really gravitated you towards the LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships world? What made you want to get involved, interested in you in the LFC world?
Well, I first saw it. Well, I saw Shelby Paris, which I've actually co-starred with her in a couple of videos. I actually saw her doing it. So back in March, I had just come out to Orlando for a little bit. I was going through a rough time, but I reached out to them. And at the time, he told me what to do and send me the link. And I guess because life was so hectic, I just kind of forgot about it. So I didn't really pursue after that. And then not long ago, I think it was a month and a half ago or so, he contacted me and asked if I was still interested. I had totally forgot about it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this. I do want to do that. What do I got to do to get started? And he sent me the link to my email on how to do it. And I went ahead and signed up. And since then, I've been excited. Like, I'm glad that he reached back out because I would have forgot, honestly. I had so much going on. So at a time in my life, everything was so crazy. That was actually like, oh my God, this is awesome. I definitely want to be a part of this. So he was like kind of my savior in a way.
I gotta say, if there's ever a sign in life when you're down and you're going through a lot of rough patches, let LFC be that positive light into your life. You know what I'm saying? Not only are we a fun brand, not only are we an art form, but God dang it, man, we're shedding some light onto people and having some fun and maybe changing lives, if you will. So going for that rough patch to where you are now, that's a hell of a 180, if you will.
Yes, it definitely is. And it is a lot of fun. I cannot wait to meet everyone finally and be able to have my time, because I did tell Miss Jolene I'm coming for those belts and I'm making that official.
Well, first of all, I got to ask you about that because God dang, Bella, I mean, for God's sake, you're already making waves challenging Jolene. Jolene coming off the victory of said Shelby Panther Paris at LFC 31 Booty Camp 2. You want the European Championship. You want the gold around the waist, if you will. I mean, God dang, you're going right for one of the forefronts.
Yeah, oh yeah, and they say she's going after all the belts in surrogate, so that will be great. She'll have them all. So it's like whoever I gotta go through, I want her. So I'm good with it. So I'm definitely good with it. So I guess I better back that up, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna say it, back that thing up, juvenile style, and back it up with your words.
Right, she's good. I've seen, yeah, she's really good. I cannot wait. That's definitely gonna be a fun one and a challenge. But I'm always good for a challenge. Rebel princesses always get what they want. So what can I say?
I love the swag. I love the attitude. And I got to say right now, you want to really go up against them with the Krav Maga that Miss Jolene studies, that Krav Maga that she does, that she's so eloquently known for, that booty and that triangle choke, little twerk on it, man. She adds a little steak on it.
Yes. I am ready to experience it. I am so ready.
And here's what I love about you too. First and foremost, every great talent has a great name. I got to ask you about this Rebel Princess because for me,
Oh God.
okay, I got to ask you about it because as a man, beauty, strength, and dominance, it's not just the name of the show. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. So I got to ask you,
Yes.
Miss T Bella, my goodness gracious, the Rebel Princess. You're a rebel without a cause. You're a princess. All women are queens, royalty. How did the name Rebel Princess come into fruition? Because I love it. It sticks. It's something that really sticks with a lot of people.
Right. Like when I was first thinking about it, because when I found out about the opportunity, I was on the phone with my best friend. Me and her were talking about it. Then I talked to my coach as well, who trained me because I wanted to do bodybuilding at one point in time. So I've trained to be an NPC bikini. Then eventually changed my mind on that one. But me and him were talking. He was like, "Oh, you could always be Bella Badass." So they always said I was badass because when it came to weights, I was really good at lifting, and a lot of the times I was one of the strongest ones on the team. I could lift really good, and I built my strength up. So, and I was one of the smallest ones on the team. So he was like, Bella Badass, and I was talking to my friend, and I was like, yeah, we can always do that. And then I was like, oh, but a badass can also be a rebel. So, and then in my rebel side, I love to listen to In This Moment. So I already have a theme song I want to walk out to too, but that's besides the point. And then I thought about Princess. So I get to be the bratty because princesses are spoiled. They like their way.
Mhm.
So they're sedity and can be sassy. But on the other side, I can be a badass too. So I can have that tomboyish side, but that girly side at the same time, but still dominate what I want. So Rebel Princess was kind of like, because when I was picking out names at first, Ben was laughing because I was like, oh, maybe I should be something kitty cat or something like that. I was picking out some weird names. What's laughing at me? It was so funny. But then that one just stuck. Rebel Princess for some reason. I was just, oh yeah, that sounds like me all the way. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to be a good girl. So I want to be a bad girl. So let's be the badass this time.
First and foremost, if you had the name Kitty Cat, the image that went into my mind, and this is my pop culture nerd, is Jane Seymour in Wedding Crashers when she's seducing Owen Wilson and she just goes, "Call me Kitty Cat." That automatic image.
Oh my God. I'm a cat lady, so I love cats.
Hey.
So that's why I was like, oh, maybe put something around there, like be a black cat or like, because they could be prissy and sassy too. But then I was like, I needed something different. Rebel Princess for some reason just kind of stuck, and I was like, yeah, I could do a lot with that, definitely.
Hey, I mean, Black Cat, Janet Jackson. Hello, that's a great song. It works though. Black.
Oh yes, I love that song. I definitely love that song.
It fits you. And I got to say, we have you, Miss T Bella, and we got Bella Inc. So I got to say, we got a couple Bellas, Chow Bella, if you will, to take a page out of Dean Martin's playbook. We got a couple Bellas up in LFC. We got you, T Bella, we got Bella Inc. But look at it like this: T Bella Madisyn, T Bella Rebel Princess Madisyn. Learn the name because we do have Bella Inc., but you don't see Bella Inc. just with any other name. It's just Bella Inc. So you got that Rebel Princess. You got that nickname one up on her.
Right. And Sean was saying, he's like, we got a whole Bella team. We need a whole Bella team.
It works.
Now, I agree.
It works.
The Bella team? Yeah, I think that works. A whole team of Bellas.
It does. And I mean, you're in good company. I mean, when we have someone like Bella Inc., who at the last Sturgis event just came back after giving birth. I mean, that's a tough lady right there. You're coming back after just having a child just a couple weeks prior before you get to the show. Also, not just her, but everybody on the LFC roster. That a lot of people underestimate is how tough these ladies are. And you being a part of that now, going after Jolene, wanting to get your foot in the door. I saw another name that you're after, Miss Katie Bombshell Forbes. My goodness, you're going after the top heat, man.
Oh, yes. I would love to see her as well. I would definitely love to see Miss Katie.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, you have Katie.
Like, why wouldn't the Rebel Princess want to fight the Bombshell? That would be awesome.
I think it would be awesome. I mean, we got Katie coming off some badass wins with Sheila Crash Cardinal. She did her thing with Selena, unfortunately coming on the losing end for the Booty Camp Championship. But god dang, man, she's got the assets, pun intended. She's got the voluptuosity factor. She's got that size. She's got that strength. I think it's a good mesh for you two. I think you two would have some chemistry.
Yes, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, I forget whose match it was when she rubbed her booty in their faces. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I would definitely like to fight her. I even want to get in the ring with the Panther as well. There's a lot of them that I would love to. So I think it would definitely be awesome to be able to challenge everybody to some extent. You know what I mean? But definitely, Katie, definitely. Jolene has something that I want, and I'm coming for what I want. That's gonna be mine eventually. So I'm coming for her regardless. But everybody else, I'm willing to take on whoever I have to take on. So I am definitely ready.
I love that mindset. I'm going to say right now, you know what I'm saying? When you want to take them all, you're like Rob Bass and Easy Rock, you know, you're ready to get down. It takes two, boom, taking it back to the 80s. Again, pop culture nerdiness aside, it's one of those things where, again, you have that tenacity about you. This is what I like about you with the prospects. And this is where I equate you to Shelby. Shelby the Panther Paris coming in against Jolene. She's going to be back in Sturgis in August, going to be killing it. So, I mean, we have newcomers.
Right.
Yep. So we have newcomers like Shelby, who's done work for Lucha Girls, who's done work for Evolved Fights, and here she is into the LFC front, someone who's really taken the craft all on itself. And I got to ask you as well, because there's so many crafts when it comes to LFC. There's MMA, there's pro wrestling, there's jiu-jitsu, many different art forms that really encompasses the promotion. I got to ask you, man, you're ready to get to that training, ready to get some MMA on, maybe some wrestling, really add a lot to your repertoire.
Yes, I am definitely ready. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be very exciting. And then I like the fact that I am, even though I'm smaller, I am one of those that I can lift. So I would love to do some lift moves, slam somebody. We can do it safely. We can do it safely. And I think I would like to do submission moves just the fact I can see them suffer and like tapping out as I'm watching them suffer. I think that would be great too.
I'm about to say right now you're ready to just do some military press slams and how about a leg lock?
Yes, I cannot. It's going to be very fun to learn so many other things. So like I said, I am just excited in a whole, like, oh my God. They're like, everybody keeps asking my friends like, oh, you're fighting? You're not going to be a ring girl? No, I don't want to be a ring girl. I could be a ring girl too, but like, I want to fight. No, I want to get down and dirty. That's what I want to do.
Hey, I say this almost every time. Sometimes you got to scrap. You know, that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to get in there. You got to scrap, get your hands dirty.
I agree. I'd rather get my hands dirty all day.
Well, look at it from a stance too. Like you were talking about ring girl there, this coming up in Sturgis. Mai Richards, who was a ring girl last year at Sturgis, is going to be making her LFC debut coming at this Sturgis, August 12th, 13th, and 14th. Check it out on LingerieFC.com. 3 nights of action. I mean, when you think of an event like Sturgis, we've seen professional wrestling there from WCW with DDP and Jay Leno. Yes, Jay Leno locking the old arm bar with Hogan. Like you have music, you have so much stuff at that event. And then LFC talk about going to Mexico in October. It's a great time to be an LFC fan because here you are. Here's a lot of the girls that we've seen from the past coming back. And it's really one of those things where if you're not have your eyes on the LFC product, then what are you doing? Because it's like, it's one of those things where I always liked it. And I think you can agree. It's being open-minded because it's a thing where, yes, these women are badass, but goddamn, we got beautiful women kicking butt and taking names, looking sexy in the process.
Right. I agree. It's all about that. I definitely agree with that.
I've always looked at it like, you know, like back in the day we had the LFL, the Lingerie Football League, and I kind of equate it to that because it's like these are some badass women. Yes, they're in their lingerie, but they're kicking butt in the football side of things. So I think
right, they're still getting down and dirty, just like everybody else would in the game. It's still the same thing, only it's just women kicking ass this time.
Hey, and we need a lot more of that in the world, you know what I'm saying? Because you ladies have been killing it since the test of time, if you will, and we get to see the focal point on the ladies that they rightfully deserve.
Yes, we definitely do. And we're some strong creatures. We can have kids and all that. Like for Bella Inc. to come back I'm coming back from surgery. For her to come back after having a kid and being able to do that's a lot. Our bodies go through a lot of different things. So it's going to be really great seeing her kick ass as well. I mean, I applaud that. That's definitely a strength. That strength is, it's tough because I have two. So I understand how that one could go.
Hey, first and foremost, God bless all the moms out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And now you here, I got to say, because what's also great about yourself is from the modeling aspect, you got a lot of beautiful imagery. You sent me some promo shots. We've seen a lot on the social media front. You're a beautiful woman. I truly mean that with the utmost
sincerity. Thank you.
Very welcome. But god dang, man, I was telling you again, because pop culture nerdiness coming out once more here, T-Bella, because god dang, you got the basketball in your hand. It takes me back to the days of, you know, like Mike, little Bow Wow basketball. Take it back to Curtis Blow in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. the basketball pictures. I loved those shots. I wanted to do that so bad. Yeah, that I don't know what made me decide of that, but that the day of the shoot, I thought of that because I had the outfit already. I was like, oh, I had the outfit custom made for me by Bunny Boutique. And I was like, oh, I want to do something special with it. So I went to go get some, I think I got some Air Forces. I think they were Air Forces at high top. I'm not a sneaker person. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what, but and then I went to go get the basketball and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do something with this to be a little bit different just to see how everything turns out. And I loved how it turned out.
So pretty much what you're saying there is, and I got to get you on that because you're not a sneaker person. You were ready to stomp in your Air Force One St. Lunatic style. That's what you're doing. Is that?
Oh, yes, I definitely was. And I love that song. Yes, I was definitely ready to stomp in my Air Force Ones, especially for that photo shoot.
I just put some people's imagery as well. I'm going to take it back to 03 here. It reminds me of Love Don't Cost a Thing with Christina Milian and Nick Cannon when she's giving him the makeover and doing his eyebrows with the Band-Aid and that song.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good times.
I remember that. Right. I remember that movie.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, because I was saying to you, I'm like, we're also at a time when we had NBA ballers and NBA ballers phenom with Stephon Marbury, MC Supernatural, and Chauncey Phillips, Duncan the Pumpkin. And even before that with the NBA shootouts that was on the PS1. So you took me back to my childhood, and a lot of people remember NBA Jam. So, I mean, it works. It gives us that whole video game vibe, but also it's like, God dang, here's a beautiful one with a basketball. So it encompasses a lot in that photo, Miss Bella.
Right. I love that. And I like video games too. I might do a photo shoot with like some controllers or something here eventually because I love Call of Duty Zombies.
Great game.
So that's where Sam Gamer Bitch came from, my Twitter.
I was about to say, because we got this beautiful woman here. You're modeling, you're doing the damn thing. Now you're fighting. And here you are. We've seen the videos on your YouTube. God dang, man, you're testing out the gaming world. You're looking to get, like you mentioned, your Call of Duty. And there's so many games out there. But I mean, you had a little extra to you know what I'm saying? You got that accoutrement about you. Here I am looking sexy. Oh, but here I am playing some games. Like I said, it's a plethora with you.
Right. I like to try different things and it can be fun. I can see how people get distracted on video games. Definitely. I can definitely see how they get distracted. And I think my thing is I like streaming and playing because you get to talk to people. I like talking to people. So I don't know why that is, but I just like talking to people. So it's like one of those things, streaming and gaming at the same time. You can engage with the audience and people. I think it's really fun. So that's why I said, even with the modeling, I mean, with modeling, you really don't get to engage with very many people while you're at the shoots, just the people on set. But then later on, when you make appearances or you're in a public place and you're doing like brand modeling for brands and stuff, and then that's when you actually get to.
God dang. Well, first and foremost, that also goes with you because you were talking about, you like talking. I mean, it's personable. You know what I'm saying? We're about that customer. I mean, when you work in the customer service field or when you just with your job, it allows you for professionalism and dare I say just, being personable. It's one of those things where it kind of comes natural to you and it's you, but just with the volume turned up. So it really showcases in your work.
Right.
And it fits. And what I also love about the fact that you got this with your gaming, you also showcase a lot of stuff that we've seen because God dang, you're a beast. And I say that with the utmost respect. You're a beast in the gym. My goodness.
Oh, yes. I didn't. If you ask my coach, oh my God, when my first day with him, that was back in, I think 2017, 18. And he was like, yeah, well, how much do you think you can lift on the leg press? Oh, I think just 25. He looked at me like, what? And he put 25 on each side. I was like, I didn't say 50. I meant 25. Like, then a couple months later, as I work myself up, get better, and then I have videos of me with on the leg press lifting 800 plus pounds. So yeah, like I said, I work my way up. It's one of the things I always, it's always been a thing.
That's the thing about LFC too, man. When you have the fitness side of things, you know what I'm saying? Like you were talking about bodybuilding. It's that overall, just like we mentioned, just the training, the overall regimen that goes into it. And I've seen it with your leg squats and just lifting stuff up. Like I say, that is very badass. And it also encompasses your overall being, just how you are from an internal and external beauty standpoint, which a lot of people can see the discipline that you have. That's why I said that you are probably one of the prominent examples of what we're going to see in LFC. That's awesome. Because there's a lot of girls that do come in here that just see a lot of girls rolling around in lingerie, and it's like there's more to it. So you kind of embody like what that whole, there's more to it and really showcase being the prospect that you are.
Oh yeah, and that's what another thing. As I'm healing up, I'm slowly getting back in there and getting everything together because also want to build my glutes and legs up. So um building that up, I have to eat more. My coach, my trainer was saying I'll have to be over 2,100 calories, things like that. But then also lifting heavy and doing things that you're not used to doing brings out good results. And then with that, since I want to be a powerhouse in the ring too, while I'm building booty and legs, I'm building up my strength. I can lift. There's a lot of things that I can do. I don't want to just roll around. I want to do I want to do some more. So the gym also takes part in my strength training and things like that, which is good. So, and like I said, I've always been one of those who like to work my way up and just keep getting stronger and keep getting better and things like that and growing as I go.
Hey, and I mean, I love that attitude, and I truly do. And what's great about it too is as well, like you were talking about, okay, now you were talking about working on your form and you're working on your craft. Like for you, when it comes to like you were talking about, okay, here's a military press. Oh, here's a submission move. Like I said, it's a deadly game, if you will, with you just talking. It's like a deadly game, like a final boss, if you will, in any video game. You miss, I have to ask you as well, because god dang, man, what submission moves are you looking for? I mean, there's a triangle choke, there's leg scissors, there's arm bars. When it comes to the submission game, what's some of your favorites that we got going?
I like the triangle choke. I like that one a lot. There was another one. I can't remember what it's called. I actually said it in my interview with Carlos of the LFC. I can't remember what that move was. I know about the triangle one. There was another one that I wanted to do, and I'm trying to think of what that is. I had a whole list of ones that I wanted to learn because I started studying up on it even more. Like, okay, yeah, I need to make sure that I know. Let me see if I can figure out. It was triangle choke, for finishing the triangle choke or the crane kick.
Okay, so
I like kicking too. So
all right. Add a little bit more of style. Okay.
I did kickboxing. I was a kickboxing trainer. So, for fitness, I would do that and train people on things like that. I'm a certified trainer in kickboxing. So, and a certified personal trainer. But yeah.
But man, just okay. The flex game right there is just awesome. By the way, kickboxing, by the way, personal trainer. I like your style. We're going to get back to that in a second, but we're going to talk about this crane kick right here. So kicking people. Is it Ralph Macchio style karate kick, or are you doing Jaden Smith in the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan?
No, I like the Ralph Macchio style. Bring me him. Yeah, I like that way. Yeah. So if I can make it look good, it's gonna take practice, like balance, all that goes into play with it. But yeah, that move is freaking amazing.
It is. Okay. And by the way, I was very happy that you said Ralph Macchio, because a lot of people do appreciate the Jaden Smith one. I mean, come on, Ralph Macchio, and no disrespect to Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith, but you can't beat Pat Morita and Ralph Macchio.
Right. That's the one I'd rather go with, definitely.
Hey, I'd rather
all of them. They all did good, but yeah, I like the Ralph Macchio. Definitely.
I'll even take Hilary Swank in the next Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll take her too. She's good.
Now, there's so many moves that we can do from the submission stance. There's rear naked chokes. There's the triangle choke, like we mentioned, the AKA the Gogo Plata. I mean, we're talking about so many different submission moves that can just really take you down. I think that's the art form right there, because we've learned in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the catch can style of wrestling. Say that 5 times fast. But it's one of those things where it's like it's an art form that we've seen from the beginning of time, and you get to execute that because, again, it shows just the overall visceral, the validity that you have in the way you're going to do the moves and just how you're just going to beast and beat up people, whether it be Shelby, Jolene, or Katie Forbes. I'll be honest with you, 3 top opponents that you've named there, but there's a lot of other stars that are going to be coming in, whether it be a prospect or talent that you would match up well with, and I look forward to seeing who they are.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple that I've seen that I would love to definitely. Some other prospects, I cannot wait.
Now
that's going to be fun.
if they put you with Jenny Bloody Valentine, I'm going to say another veteran, but Jenny Bloody Valentine's been on a roll. She's been taking down Tomiko the Temptress Tajima, and she's been kicking booty, man. That's another one from a veteran standpoint. You got Jenny Bloody Valentine, another powerhouse in her own right.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check her out too, because I'm probably going after her too. Then I want all the powerhouses.
Yep. Like
I want them all, but I definitely want Jolene. Don't get me wrong. Whoever has the belt, hopefully she has all of them, so I can just go get them from her personally.
Hey, when we have the booty camp champ and we have the European title and we got the LFC title, we got a lot. And first and foremost, with the chain, dare I say, some Cash Money Millionaires bling bling. You add the bling to it. It's a nice outlook standpoint.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
nice.
See? All right. So flossing aside and flexing on everybody and dripping in finesse that don't make sense, Miss T Bella, I got to ask you now, going back to the kickboxing and the personal trainer side of things. First and foremost, you're doing all these things. You're modeling. You're doing this. You're doing that. Kickboxing, personal training. Talk about the kickboxing side of things, because again, another art form encompassed with LFC. What really made you get into the whole, kickboxing, personal trainer type of thing? Because again, it's the knowledge that you have as well that really goes into your overall teachings and your work.
The thing that got me into that, because I went to school and I learned about the body, of course, because I'm a massage therapist. So when you start learning things about that, personal training is all about doing things the correct way. Same thing with kickboxing, and it's all good exercise for you. So I kind of like the different way, the different moves to go with kickboxing. Kickboxing to me has always been badass. I like boxing too, but there's something, Jean-Claude Van Damme was more kickboxer. Come on now, who couldn't love kickboxing?
Yep.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, like. So, I mean, even with personal training, it's just, there's a lot that our body can do. There's a lot our body can build, heal, gain. And with all these different things, kickboxing, personal training, and then just knowing the ins and outs of how the different muscles work and move and things like that, it's always something that has always intrigued me. It's something that I love to see, because as you build up, I know with the personal training in general, the fact that my coach was so good, he was more of a coach. There's a difference between a coach and a personal trainer, especially one that coaches athletes on a level of bodybuilding. And just seeing the different ways that you can have somebody's body change in such a dramatic short time, or even a long-term time as you build on, is just amazing. The things our bodies can do. And if you're fit, kickboxing, all that, all the different martial arts, it all kind of comes into play with that. And then also, it also keeps you, gets the heart rate up and things of that nature. And I like being able to help other people become fit and healthy and things like that as well. So, and also have some self-defense as well. If that's what you want to use it for, if that's what you're using it for, just to have fun, to keep you sexy and in shape and things like that. And that could be for guys and girls. So yeah, it's a lot.
That's what I was about to say. I don't mean to cut you off. But that's the thing. It's worth the process and it's worth the journey, because it's like, okay, on one side of things, it's like mind, body, and soul. You're at peace. You're learning a lot of discipline, and it's wonderful. But then on the other end, what you're telling me here is, the self-defense. I feel like I'm back in 2002 with Jennifer Lopez and Enough. It's like, all right, we'll give you a little sample of that. But at the end of the day, it's about discipline. So you learn a lot of kick-ass stuff, but it's a wide array, and it really helps you with your overall form and just your overall discipline, like we mentioned. So it all works itself out.
Right. It definitely does.
That's what I'm saying. And I also look at it from a stance too, like, again, the overall knowledge that you have. And I think that is also very dangerous when it comes to the ring, because again, I'll use the Kevin Hart reference here. The pressure points, how to destroy somebody's world, make them go night night. It's
yeah. You have to learn all that to be able to help somebody in the medical field. So yeah, with that, you definitely, there's a lot. I've studied in the medical field for a long time with that. So on top of massage therapy, you got to know the different points of where you can take people down and things like that. I mean, even in the self-defense thing, my dad was always very gun-ho about karate. Like, he put us in taekwondo. We used to always laugh at our instructor because the way his head would shake when he'd do he'd be in the, I think it was the horse stance, and he'd do the front punch, and the way that he would do it, me and my sister would crack up. It would be so funny. We didn't take it serious when we were younger, but as we got older, it got better. So yeah, it's a lot. It definitely is a lot. You got to use it. There's a lot to learn. The human body is it's very impressive. It does a lot of awesome things.
And I think what also encompasses as well with the human body, and I'm going to mention this term, I mentioned this a lot on the show. And again, let's say this 5 times fast, people, the voluptuosity factor also encompasses a lot of these women because it's the sexiness and the sex appeal.
Yes.
And going back to the, beauty aspect of yourself. I mean, god dang, man, the voluptuosity factor really glows with you. And again, that really is what a lot of people gravitate towards you. And again, it showcases in your overall photos and it showcases in your overall being. So again, that's what a lot of fans really gravitate and draw towards you, miss.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick out my first costumes. That's gonna be fun.
Okay, without getting any spoilers here, but what are we thinking? Because I asked this question of Vita Von Starr, who made her debut at LFC 31 with a win against Gemma.
Oh gosh, that's hard. There's so many different ideas. I don't know if I want to do a cute type. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a 2-piece, a sexy bodysuit, something that shows some curve. I mean, it's a hard decision because you want that debut outfit to look the bomb. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot. I'm still looking through. I got a couple cute ones, but I don't know yet. That's very hard. I am so picky when it comes to outfits, and then the fact that I'm gonna be, I have to appear in that. I want to make sure it's good, definitely. So I'm still looking around for that perfect outfit for a debut, and then as time goes, for all my other times that I'm on the show and things like that, I just want to make sure that it's just like, oh wow, very attention catching.
Well, I'm sure it will be. And what I love about it too is like when I asked Vita that, and she's like, oh, maybe I'll go with a little chains and a little goth type of veil, which if you've not seen LFC 31, check it out. Vita had like almost similar to what she talked about on the show. So, I mean, whatever you encompass, and I mean, we've seen a lot of that, girl. Some are picky, some, when it comes to their fashion sense and the lingerie, but I'm sure it's going to look beautiful on you. And as soon as you said curves, I'm going to say right now, to quote Blackstreet, curves the word, no diggity, no doubt. So, I mean, hey, if you get curves, well, you're taking it on another level. It's not just the name of the Blackstreet album. You're taking it on another level.
Right, definitely. Gotta come out there styling and looking sexy. I can't wait. That's gonna be another one of my favorite parts, is having a cute outfit on while I'm out there beating somebody up.
And it's the entrance too, because everybody also has their entrances. And what's cool about the entrances when you're going into Sturgis, you're coming out on a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? You're coming out on the bike.
Oh,
yep.
That's badass.
Yep, it's the same as last year. They're coming out on the motorcycle. It's going to be sweet. You know what I'm saying? If you look at pop culture, look at music videos, you look just in general, there's the sex appeal and there's the sexiness that encompasses that image of the entrance. So I'm also kind of curious to see when you do debut what your entrance is going to be. You know what I'm saying? A little moves, a little swag. I mean, you got to have that moves, and I'm sure you will have a fun entrance as well.
Oh yeah, my entrance is gonna be badass. And since I'm a rebel princess, my song, even the song that I picked out, is pretty badass. So, because I was asking like, can I pick out a song for my entrance? And mine is more of I don't know if it's considered rock or what it is, but the one that I picked, I think it's gonna go right with the rebel princess really well. I cannot wait to show my entrance.
That's the best part about it too, is I mean, like we talk about gravitation, when the music hits and you just come down that aisle, it's something where it's that shock and awe factor. I had this conversation.
Oh yeah, and I cannot wait.
And that's the thing too, because I had this conversation with Brooke Gilly, the Guillotine, who's going to be making her re-debut, LFC. She's coming back. And I'm like, Brooke, like, you got to come out there. Don't just wave and do the generic stuff. You got to have that sexy entrance. The smile's nice, but it's like, you got to give me a little something more than a smile and a wave. You know what I'm saying? And she learned from
right.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny because it's also the nerves do kick in, but at the same time, it's like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. But the nerves.
Oh, yeah. That's always the best part. The nerves are definitely going to kick in, but it's just like, okay, the nerves are here, but at the end of the day, it's time to go ahead and do this and make it the best you can make it and entertain the fuck out of these people. Let's do this.
And I think with you, like whether like we were talking about modeling and training and just everything that encompasses your being and what you've done so far in your life, I think that's what's great about you is like you have that entertainment factor. And when it comes to entertainment people, some people have it and some people don't. You certainly do. You have the gift of gab and with the trash talking style. I mean, again, it showcases. It really does shine through with you.
Yeah, I love the trash. I think the trash talk is just like, I think it's amazing. Because I mean, you can't, as a rebel princess, when I picked my name, it's like, okay, I can't go in there all sweet and innocent. Like, I have to come with who my character is. And what comes with my character is calling out the other girls. So
Is that also
Yeah.
kind of like why you like talking on Twitch and gaming is because you want to trash talk people too while you're playing the game? Does that also come in when you're playing?
Well, they sometimes trash talk me too, though. There was one day I was Call of Duty Zombies, and I was playing with some friends, and I was on with my kid's father, and he was yelling at me because I was dying from the zombies at first. I was like, okay, this is fast-paced. My fans, my viewers were sitting over there cracking up because it was intense. I said, if only you guys could hear how he's yelling and trash talking me right now. He was trash talking me horribly. It was crazy. I was like, okay, I got this. Yeah, but I do like to trash talk on games too. Especially even if I'm losing, I'll still trash talk. I don't care. I still trash talk.
I like your style, even in defeat. It's just like, defiance.
Oh, yeah, I'm still gonna talk, and I'll tell them I'm coming back for you, so be ready. This is only the first time.
Oh my goodness. Now I have to say,
Yeah,
I get it. I totally get it. I dig it. Now I have to also add this as well, because we were talking about this and I mentioned a lot of pop culture references. God dang, man, I saw your playlist on your YouTube. Great selection. You got a little R&B on there. You got a little pop. You got a little everything. It's a very eclectic style.
yes, I have a lot. Like I said, that's what I say. One of my, like, I love the group. Have you heard of the group In This Moment?
I have.
I love her.
They're good. Good.
Yes, very good. So yeah, my playlist is all over the place. I like everything. I honestly do. There's not a genre of music that I can say that I don't have a song in that I do like. So yeah, I pretty much like everything.
I'm just saying, because from 1 minute it's like I see NSYNC on there, then it's like here's John B with They Don't Know, Cool Relax. How about some AZ Yet Last Night? How about some Tyrese? And I was just like, all right, you got an accoutrement.
Right. And that's why when I saw Surrogate's gonna have Buck Cherry, I used to love the biatch. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on air, but you know.
Hey, I get it. No, you can say that on absolutely. You're totally fine. But yeah, I get it. I get it.
I want to make sure I'm not being too much of a potty mouth, So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but yeah, I like their song Crazy Bitch a lot. I love it.
Hey, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm right there with you. Like, there are some days where I'll get into, like we mentioned, like a lot of the R&B stuff. Like, I'll just have Brian McKnight back at one, like the album and the song. Put on some 6, 8, 12, little anytime, and then boom, you're in the mood. But then there's all the days where it's just like, you know what, I want to listen to some rock, or I want to listen to some rap. You know what I'm saying? You give me some Ice Cube, or you give me some Dre, you give me Tupac or Biggie, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where you have
right.
eclectic styles. It depends on your mood, and it depends on the day.
Right, I agree. Definitely depends on all that. All those factors come into play when you're listening to music and when you're picking out something to listen to for the time, for your ride, for the gym, for whatever puts you in the mood. When I'm getting dressed and getting ready and getting prettied up, I do music as well. So it just depends on what mood I'm in, what I'll gravitate. And then 20 minutes in, I could change my mood and put it on something completely different.
Oh, absolutely. And I also look at it from a stance too. It's also interesting because I did see on your playlist you had some Drew Hill on there. And now me, I've been a Cisco fan since the days of Tell Me and these times and so many things with Drew Hill. But a lot of people that grew up in the later generation just know Cisco for the Thong Song. And I'm like, no, he was in Drew Hill. Like, I remember them on the hood. Like, it's the thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny, like, to listen to that now too, because everybody, when they think of Justin Timberlake and his solo career, they totally don't even know he was in NSYNC, and it's mind-boggling.
Right. And NSYNC was amazing. And I have to admit, now when I was younger, I liked NSYNC more, but Backstreet Boys, for some reason, their songs really hit home as you get older. You're like, oh wow, I really like what they're talking about.
I mean, when you're like, and I, as a 90s kid, when that song came out, like All I Have to Give, like you hear All I Have to Give when you're 5 and you're singing along, and then you listen to it as you get older. It's like, you know what? All right, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you realize the meaning behind it. All right. And I remember as a 5-year-old, because my mom liked Next, and, my mom had the Rated Next album. You got Too Close, you got But of Love, you got a lot of great songs off that album. And of course, you had Welcome to Neckstasy. I remember as a kid on Long Island going to the Wiz and picking out these CDs because it was awesome. And that was what you did before iPods and YouTube and all this.
Oh, yeah, I remember all the CDs.
Yep, the singles and everything. But it's just like, yeah, like you had like next again when you're 5 and you have Baby When We're Grinding, I get so excited. And then again, you listen to it as an adult and it's like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? Like you get older, you realize what you were listening to as a kid. It's like Mark Morrison, I love Return of the Mac. And then you realize as you get older what it's about. But it's like it's amazing just to see the evolution, how songs really stand the test of time and as the years go, you know?
Yes, I agree. And sometimes it's nice to be able to go back and listen to a lot of some of those old songs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love the old music. I like some of the new music, but I really like a lot of the old songs. I love a lot of the old songs.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'll be honest. My mom had in a playlist. It's a very underrated album, The Temptations' Phoenix Rising, that came out in '98. This was right after Melbourne.
Yes.
You put on Stay to the Morning, Baby, Rock Me Girl, and you put on some How Could He Hurt You? Like, come on now. That's it. That album from top to bottom is the shit.
Right. Yeah, I used to love that. My mom used to play some Whitney Houston. We like Luther Vandross. We like Peebo Bryson. Like we like, yeah, all the Lover music.
I got to say, very underrated concert. When I saw him as a kid, this was like about a year or two before he died. Luther could still do it, man. Luther Vandross was performing the hits. We had Never Too Much. We had The Power of Love. Hell, we had Take You Out. We had a lot of great songs from Luther back in the day. And I got to say, in concert, the band was amazing.
I bet he was a very talented individual, very talented.
Exactly. And I don't know if I sent you it, but so Keith Sweat last year had his show. He had a lot of the groups from the 90s and the 2000s in there. So next was performing Butter Love and Wifey. Again, 20 years later, and it's still good. They did voice track. It was priceless.
Wow. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I mean, once you have if you have talent like that, usually that does not fade as time goes. It's still classics are classics for a reason, and they were good before all that extra stuff came out, like auto-tune and craziness. They were good at what they did.
And it's funny too, because I remember as a kid, like growing up on Long Island, 98.7 Kiss FM was the R&B station. Now it's 107.5. So one of the things that's great about it too is like I remember first listening to, and I'm going to take you back with this one. Coffee Brown had After Party. Coffee Brown was their only album, but it was a great song. Don't You Want the After?
Right.
So I remember when they performed it, because it just came back on YouTube in my recommendations. They were on 106 and Park with Free and AJ, the original 106 and Park.
I remember them.
Yep. And the live performance, I'm kind of like, meh. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you hear like the recording and the music video, like it's good, but then they perform it live and it's kind of like, meh, it's a little disappointing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I agree. I know how that can be too.
Hey, I'm just saying it's funny because I took my mom, this is pre-COVID, for her birthday. We went to see Cher in Raleigh, North Carolina. The opening act was Nile Rodgers and Chic. And I'm like, you have Cher and Chic on the same show. Sign me up. It's good stuff.
Right. Good artist, very good artist.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, music stands the test of time. It's an art form, and so is LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships. From the outfits, from the entrance, from the attire, from everything that is encompassed with Lingerie Fighting Championships. People go out of your way to check out LFC in Sturgis for the 3 nights, the 12th, 13th, and the 14th. LingerieFC.com. Purchase it on the LFC website. Check it out. VIP members get it as well. And I cannot wait to see you on a future card, Miss Rebel Princess. Rebel Princess, say it again because we're going to keep hearing it. Say it again. Say it again. Oh, we're going to keep hearing it a lot out of you from the social media front and with this show. Like I said, you're pumping yourself up. The promos are great, and I can't wait to see you step foot in the LFC ring. It's going to be magic, and I know you're going to kill it.
I am definitely looking forward to it. Everybody be ready for the Rebel Princess, because I'm coming to dominate and take over. I'm coming for those belts, Jolene. Be ready.
I will say this, LFC champion Danica De La Rouge will be in the house at Sturgis. So, I mean, look out, Danica. Look out, Lauren the Animal Fogel, because here's what's interesting about your entrances. She's very, she has Chris Jericho, Fozzie's group, When the Lights Go Out, their theme song, Lights Go Out, and she does that rebel roar. She has that roar, that rebel cry, if you will, that rebel yell.
Wow. I cannot wait to see the Sturgis show. I am excited to see all the different entrances, all the different fights. I'm ready to see all the matches. I'm just ready to see everything. I'm very excited to see the Sturgis show.
People, that's what it is with LFC. Check it out, LingerieFC.com. Check out Miss Rebel Princess over here. I got to say, from gaming, from fighting, from bodybuilding, from training, an overall work of art that is you, Miss Rebel Princess. And god dang, man, before we close this out, ladies first, it's not just a Queen Latifah song. Please promote the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whatever you have from the social media standpoint, as I just drew a blank there. The floor is yours. Please promote it. The links will be in the description.
Okay. Twitter is Glam Gamer Bitch, at Glam Gamer Bitch for Twitter. For Instagram, it's at Glam Barbell Bombshell. That was my fitness page. I did a lot of fitness. Right now it's more modeling, but I did have a lot of fitness and I plan to put more on there. So that's at Glam Barbell Bombshell. If you want to see Twitch is also Glam Gamer Bitch, so because I'm on Twitch as well. You can also do PlayStation if you want to, but I'm not going to get that far. I'll put that up eventually. But I think those are the main ones that I do. I have Snapchat too, but I'm not really a big fan of Snapchat, but it's Bella Glam Fit is Snapchat if you want Snapchat. But Twitter and Instagram are the main ones I'm on. Facebook is just T Bella. So, but I really don't use that. To catch me, you're going to be more likely to see me on Twitter and IG more than anything, definitely.
So links will be in the description. Another thing I'd ask, how about the TikTok fun? Everybody's doing TikTok.
Oh, I do have TikTok, but oh my God. Them dances. Woo!
I see you.
I remember. Yeah, I have TikTok now. Mine, I love the Carol Baskin song. That one was kind of funny. From the Tiger King, I did the dance for that one. I thought that was funny, better than Savage. No offense to Meg Thee Stallion. I love Meg Thee Stallion, but yeah, I love the Carol Baskin one. So I had to do that on TikTok. But I don't use TikTok as much. My daughter now, she loves TikTok, and I'm getting there with her every now and then. So.
Hey, sometimes you got a Carol Baskin, killed her husband.
Right, killed her husband, whacked her.
With that, you have friggin' Blueberry Faygo all over the place with them doing the friggin' Blueberry Faygo dance. You know what I'm saying? It's just
right. They got everything. Anything you could think of, they have on TikTok. It's crazy.
It's nuts. We had something similar that years ago with Vine, which was very quick, kind of like TikTok is. But like I said, this is more I'm going to say it's more advanced than what Vine was. It was just quick pics and boom. This is just the whole accoutrement. It's really taken over everything from the social media front.
Right. It definitely is.
So links will be in the description. Check her out on YouTube. Check her out yelling at some people on Twitch and trash talking as the Rebel Princess does. How apropos is it with the trash talking? And I love it. And just check out everything that you do. And I'm going to say this right now. Great follow is Miss Rebel Princess over here. You're a great follow. You have a lot of great stuff and a lot of great content that I think a lot of the LFC fans will enjoy. And I know I certainly do. You're doing a lot of great things. And before we do close this out, any final words for the LFC universe? You've been talking a lot of trash here. So let's end it with you talking some more trash. Let them know.
Yeah, so pretty much I am definitely look forward to my debut. And Jolene, I wish you the best in winning all the belts because you're going to make it so much easier to come for you to come get them. But keep this in mind. I will go through whoever I have to go through to get those belts. I don't care what it takes. I'm coming. Be ready for the Rebel Princess.
Beautifully said. And last thing I will say, folks, you can get this podcast on LingerieFC.com and WrestlingWrestling.com and wherever you get your audio platforms from Stitcher, TuneIn, Anchor, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud. This episode will be there along with the other 101 episodes that you see of the official LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships podcast. My last words, beauty, strength, and dominance, the three key elements that make women the work of art that they are. And Miss T Bella, the Rebel Princess, I include you in those sentiments. Thank you so much for your time. And I definitely cannot wait to have you back on for a round 2 on this podcast.
And thank you again for having me, and thank you for all of this. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Guys, we will talk to you in the next episode.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.